Okay, I'm starting off with priming my face with the Scandinavia The Primer Spray. You want to spritz this all over your face and don't be afraid. You're not going to drown. Now I'm taking my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Base and I'm going to moisturize my face. So I'm taking the product here. I'm taking just a little bit, not too much, and I'm going to rub it all over my face and bring it down just a tad bit. I really love this product because even though you're using a modifying primer and such like that, you want to still make sure you're taking care of your skin underneath all the makeup. Now I'm going in with my NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base and I'm putting it all over my lid and I'm also putting it on my eyebrows and a little bit underneath the eye to kind of help with creasing and help the product to have something to adhere to. Now I'm going in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer in the version Light. Now I'm going to put this all over my face because it is prom and we're going to be sweating and we want to be dancing and we want to make sure that foundation has something to adhere to. And of course, I have to be a little bit extra. Again, it is prom. So I want to look a little bit more illuminated. So I'm going in with my MAC Strobe Cream. And what that's going to do is kind of give the skin a little bit of a glow. I kind of went in with too much, but I worked it out in the end. Now for my spots that I know I get oily, I'm going in with the Makeup of Forever Step 1 Matte Primer. And I'm putting it in my T-zone because that's where I usually get the oiliest. And again, we're going to have a long day ahead of us on prom, so we want to make sure we kind of take the steps to preventing looking like a grease monkey. Okay. As you see, I'm going in with my spoolie brush and my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I'm really particular about my eyebrows. I have a full video on how I achieve my eyebrow look. So I'll link that link below. I'll leave that link below. And I'm just taking short strokes with the product into the brow. I know I'm a little out of frame here, but you'll be able to see it in the next clip. Now we need to carve out those eyebrows and those unruly hairs that may have grown in since getting our eyebrows done. And we're going to go underneath the brow and above the brow. I usually don't go above my brow, but for prom, I want to make sure that I am photo ready and be sure to bring it down and blend it out with your hands. On top of my eyeshadow primer by NARS, I went ahead with the matte paint pot, and it has like gold flecks in it, and I'm going with a gold look here. So I wanted to have like a gold base down, and again, they give the eyeshadow something to adhere to a little bit more better because we're going to have a long night ahead of us, and we want to make sure our makeup is photo ready. And I'm slowly and surely building up this eye look. I went in with a lot of neutrals for my base color and my transition color. And I kind of want to darken that up by using a darker color. And again, all the colors and items that I've used will be in the description box below. Here you see me just blending my life away, trying to get all those colors blended in perfectly. The last thing you want is just a splatter color here and a splatter color there. You want to make sure it's seamless and it looks flawless. Now, after you see me blend all my life away, I'm going to go in with the makeup removal wipe and wipe away all that fallout that I had. Another good reason why you should do your eyes before you start on your face, unless you know you're working with shadows that won't give you any fallout. Again, this is prom, and I know that I want to look extra, and by extra, that means highlighted. So I'm taking my Becca under eye brightener, and I'm using that as the base before I put down my cream or liquid highlights to give myself that highlighted look. Once you get that all blended out and kind of set the base for what you want to do, you want to move into your foundation. And tonight I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. And I really love MAC when I know I'm going to have long nights and possibly hot nights where I'm probably going to be sweating, because I'm telling you, I haven't had any problems with this foundation when I'm sweating. It's just gonna stick and it's gonna stay. So this is my go-to when I'm going out. And hey, it's prom, so you want to make sure you look extra beat and extra snatched. So you want to go with the foundation that's gonna give you that flawless look. So what you want to do is make sure you have even coverage all over your face. Make sure you get that hairline, bring it down so you don't have that sudden mark of where your foundation ends and your skin is. The last thing you want is to look back on your pictures and see where you didn't, blend in your foundation good enough. Now I'm going in with my MAC concealer, another liquid concealer here, and I'm putting this down so that I won't crease throughout the night, because I know I'm using a lot of layer of different products, and you want to make sure you are taking the steps to where you don't look cakey and where it creases. And that concealer is known to not crease. Now I'm going in with my Kevin Aquan. This stuff here is everything. A little goes a long, long, long way, and it's like gives you that bright eye under eye that you need. So I'm highlighting underneath my eyes and down my nose, on my forehead and on my chin. I think I do it underneath my nose as well. And then I'm gonna blend, blend, blend my life away. Now with all that concealer we just did, you want to make sure you set it with something. And tonight I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I love this stuff. It just gives another brightening effect to the face without it being like, whoa there homie, I can see your highlights. It really don't look right. So you want to let this set for about 10 minutes. While you're waiting on it to set, what I like to do is just clean up my mess, go back over my eyes, make sure everything's blended out, look in the mirror and see what I missed, make sure I still have my products to move forward to the next thing, which is probably going to be lips, while you're baking to make the time go by. I'm back, and it looks like I put my lashes on off camera because I really struggled, and you can see that I got glue on my eyeshadow, and I fixed that later as well. But I'm going in with my mineralized MAC skin finish in the color dark, and I already dusted away that powder, and now I'm bringing down that bright look with a color that's more of my skin tone. And don't forget, I have everything that I have used in the video listed below. You can't forget blush, so do that fake smile and put that blush on the apple of those cheeks. Even though we highlighted our face, we still want to bring some warmth back into our face. So I'm going to do that with this bronzing powder. And I just use the Anastasia blush. It's actually a highlighter brush, but I like the way it gets into the hollows of my cheeks. It really makes it easy. So I'm going to go into my cheeks, around the perimeter of my face to kind of, blend everything together and warm everything up. It's a must. Before I put on my highlight, what I like to do is set my face with my setting spray of my choice. Once I do that, when it's almost dry, I go in with the highlighter, which is my favorite part. And baby, let me tell you, I highlight to the guards. I want him to look down and see me and beam on me and say, "My child, I see you. Let me bless you some more." That's how I feel when I put on my highlight, okay? I know sometimes I can go a little heavy-handed with the highlight, so I am just looking and making sure I don't look too bright. But who cares, honey? Highlight is everything. So I'm just taking my finger and kind of toning it down just a little bit and blending it out. And then I'm going to just line the bottom lashes with the Smashbox. And then I'm going to also go in with the Makeup Secret lip liner pencil. And this pencil is supposed to help your lipstick from bleeding while also helping it stay on. But because it's Prom, I'm also going to go in with another product to help moisturize the lips, and that is by Bites. And again, everything will be listed below if you don't catch what I'm saying. I wanted to go with a classic red lip with this golden queen look, and every time I rock a red look, I always mix my ruby woo with MAC red. To me, it gives me that bright red look with that matte, texture to it. I just love it. It is a bit drying. That's why I went in with one moisturizer and one lip prep before I put this on. And it is just amazing combo. So here's the finished look. I hope this video wasn't too long, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. Bye.